Up, everybody? So I'm going to give you a raw loom video, giving you this training that's going to help you completely get jacked, right? In 2025. This is the only training that you need to watch. All right. It's going to be quick, concise, and to the point, like me, like me, bro. So if you follow every single metric, method, um, ideology, whatever you want to call it, in this right here, you have no problem getting in shape. All right. And if you still have a problem with getting in shape, you have a problem with being consistent. Hit me up for coaching. Hit the link in the bio, and come work with me. I'll hold you accountable and I'll get you to your goals. But this is all you need. All right. If you have to watch this a couple times, watch it a couple times. I don't care. All right. But remember, YouTube videos, 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Your boy got you. All right. But let's dive into it. Okay. Your complete guide to getting jacked. Here's your complete blueprint that you need. Okay. So if you're watching, you probably are working out consistently and not seeing the results that you want, all right, or seeing the change that you want. That shit sucks. All right. I was literally a person going to the gym consistently, just doing workouts, um, doing all types of workouts, right? Pushing myself and still not seeing the outcome that I wanted. Okay. Even though I was going sometimes twice a day, like I wasn't seeing like crazy results. I was working harder, but I wasn't working more efficiently because I wasn't getting the outcome that I wanted. So in turn, I was taxing my central nervous system. All right. I was just tiring myself out, right, to go to the gym. Okay. And going to the gym is fun. Don't get me wrong, but we go there to get a result. All right. You feel like you should be much further along than you are currently, right? If you've been going to the gym over a year, and you have only lost 20 pounds, maybe I'll even give you 30 pounds, you are not doing something right. Because my clients, on average, in the first 5 months, if they do everything that I tell them to do, they lose 40 pounds, 35 to 40 pounds in the first 5 months if they do everything I tell them to do. I myself am on prep right now and I'm with a coach, right? And I've lost 10 pounds in only 1 month, right? So it doesn't take it's not that hard of a process if you have the right strategy. Okay. You probably work a lot, 8 to 10 hours a day. You probably only have 45 minutes to an hour to work out. So you need efficient workouts and a strategy. You have no problem working out. Like, working out is not a problem for you. Like, you like to work out, right? But you probably have, just because you don't have a problem working out doesn't mean that you don't have workout problems. When people think about, oh, I have no problem working out, and they think workout problems, they think in their mind, oh, just being consistent, right? I already know, like, basically how to do, simple workouts that I learned back in high school or that I learned with the trainer. But just because you did those workouts or you're familiar with them doesn't mean that you have form problems. I see people that go to the gym every day and still fuck up the form. There's some exercises that I still fuck up the form. All right. So you might have a structural workout problem. Like, you don't know how to structure your workouts specifically to your goals, right? You might have a form problem and don't even know it, right? That's why your lower back is always hurting. That's why, your calves are tight and you can't squat down the way that you want to. That's why your neck clenches and start hurting when you lift weights, because you don't have you're not structurally doing your workouts correctly, right? You have no problem working out though, right? But you're very tight with time. And when it comes to nutrition, you're not sure what to eat, and you probably are under eating or overeating because you're not sure how much to eat. You're basically just eating when you're hungry and when you're not. Okay. You may struggle with form or in tempo in the gym. If you don't understand the method of, or if you don't understand what I mean when I say time under tension, like slowing the lift down so that you can feel the muscle, then you have a workout problem. All right, because that's important. This video will break down to you step by step how you can get the body you want in 2025. Like, I'm going to literally break it down for you in this video. Let's dive into it. Okay. First, before we even do that, I have to tell you who I am. My name is George Smith. I'm an online fitness coach that has helped 200 plus busy men, right, lose their belly fat and get jacked in 6 months or less using my methods. All right. With my methods. Okay. I have personally, like myself, like, right, have used these methods for over 5 years and have mastered them, bro. Like, I've mastered this shit, right? And I've successfully gotten my dream body in 3 years. This is how I looked in the pandemic. While every single one of you guys were getting fat, drinking with your friends, right? And some of you still watching probably are still trying to lose COVID weight. I don't know how the fuck you still losing COVID weight, but still trying to lose COVID weight. This is how I looked in COVID. No gym, like no gym. All I had was a pair of dumbbells, some battle ropes, right, and a track, right. That's all I had, and I got ripped, right, all with that. I've been perfecting this craft since college. I've been perfecting this shit since college. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I know it works. Um, I'm currently prepping for my first bodybuilding show. So I'm consistently learning new ways to transform my body so that I can level up my clientele and follower base with the proper knowledge they need to succeed. So I've dedicated my life to fitness. I've dedicated my life to helping and serving others just like yourself, right? In a fit in this realm. I understand how much fitness has changed my life. I just want to give back to you, the viewer, the proper information that you need so that you can go change your life as well. This is all the stuff that I've learned so far, all right, that I will give you for free. Okay. Some of these are, and just to show you that my methods do work, these, and if you have to question whether the methods work or not, just look at my fucking physique, okay? But anyway, these are some of the guys that I also help too. If you just need to see if other people have tried it and it worked for them too. Okay, he's a dad of three. That's my friend in since college. This is another client of mine. This is a guy right here. He's a police chief. Right, he works 10 to 12 hours a day. Got ripped. Right, my dog right here. Known him since elementary school. He said, "Fuck it, I'm tired of being fat," and then he locked in with me. Got in the best shape of his life. Okay. Step one: figure out your why/vision. The reason why this is so important to begin with is because if you don't have a why as to why you want to do this, then you are going to really struggle with being consistent. Just really struggle with motivation because motivation and consistency are important. I can tell you all the strategies that I want to, but if you don't know why you're doing this, you will stop. There's been many times where I had to stop and assess, why the fuck am I still working out? Like, what am I working towards? When you are looking, and you need to listen to my car talks if you need more in-depth help with motivation and drive. But um if you don't understand like why you want to do this, right, why you want to get in shape, what you want to look like, right, how do you want to feel, right, and connect your why to other people so that you can't let yourself down. Like what I used to do is be like, I have to get in shape for my future kids. Like as my fitness journey got a little bit more mature. At first, when I first started back in 2018, I wanted to look good because I was in college. So I wanted to look good for girls. Right. I want to look good for girls. I want to be sexy. I want to look like Michael B. Jordan, right? And I show you right here. This when I first saw this right here, when I first saw this, I was like instantly, that's what I want to look like. And like that's how me and my friend, right? When we first started our fitness journey, that's what we would do. We'd be like, oh yeah, I definitely want to look like that, right? But people nowadays, they're acting like that's a bad thing, right? They're like, oh no, I don't want to look like nobody else. I just want to do it for my, I just want to look my, I want to be better. I want to be the best version of myself. The problem with that is we don't know what the best version of you looks like, right? So if we don't know, it's very hard for you to stay consistent and it's very hard for you to see that light at the end of the tunnel. That's like me telling you to walk through a dark tunnel, right? But you can't see the other end. That's like you walk into a tunnel and you don't see the light at the end. Do you think that you're really going to want to walk through that tunnel? No. If you can't see it, if you don't know what you're going to get out of it, right? If you don't know that, you never know. Like if you don't know what you're going to get on the other side, it won't even be worth it to you, right? So that's why figuring out your vision and your why is very important. It was important to me because at the time I wanted to look good for girls, but also but a deeper connection besides just looking better for girls and getting tired of getting rejected and and just wanted just to be confident with my shirt off and more and all that kind of good stuff. I need a purpose because I had no purpose. I had no drive, no hobby, no nothing. Like I had nothing to grind for. And as a man, you need to be building something, right? When I was playing basketball, We were building towards being one of the better teams in the state. I was building or working towards, being a better teammate and all that kind of stuff. And, possibly going to college for this. I had something to look forward to. When you guys are working out, you have nothing to look forward to, right? You're not you There's no light at the end of the tunnel. You're just like, oh, I just go just to go and see where it goes. No, that's how it's gonna go nowhere. And then when you see that it goes nowhere because you have not set an intention, what's gonna happen? You're gonna stop. Okay, so you need to set the why. All right, I want you to sit down and pause this video and figure out your why. Why is that so important to you? Why is looking good on the beach? Why is looking good booty butt naked? Why is looking like Michael B. Jordan? Like, why is that so important to you? Why is being able to play with your kids with more energy, or being able to confidently walk into a room with a fitted shirt on and, be in very good shape? Why is that so important to you? Right. And then I want you to ask yourself, who would you let down if you don't achieve this? Who are you trying to inspire, right? To do this if you do this, right? Like, a lot of you guys might be like, a lot of you guys are men, so you're probably trying to do this for your girl to inspire her to go to the gym, right? She ain't going to the gym, bro, if you ain't getting no results. So get the fucking results. All right. So step two, once you do that, okay, now more tactical information. Create your plan. When you are creating your plan, you want to figure out how many days you will work out. Be realistic with yourself and create something that fits your lifestyle. It's not about the intensity for a short period. It's about doing just enough for a long period of time. Ask yourself, what body parts are lagging, or do I want to, or what body parts do I want to work on the most? That is a big line for you guys. All right. It's not about killing yourself for 6 months to try to see a result. Like, I hear a lot of people say, give me 90 days, give me 120 days, give me 6 months, blah, blah, blah. That is a recipe for disaster, because you're underestimating what you can do in a shorter period amount of time, right? And no, you're overestimating what you can do in a shorter period amount of time, and underestimating what you can do in 2 years, right? So when you go with that type of mindset, it already tells me off the rip that you're not looking to turn this into a lifestyle. You're looking just to look good and then quit, right? So understand, like, in my years of fitness, it's not about killing yourself in the gym and trying to do more workout, trying to lift more weight. It's about getting proper muscle stimulation, right? Proper muscle stimulation. And then once you get that muscle stimulation, then you're done. It's not about annihilating your muscle every time you go and taxing and wear and tearing yourself out. It's about longevity. That's all it's about. My phone went off, my bad. It's all about longevity. That's all it's about. It's not about anything else. And you can't do that if you destroy yourself. So you need to be 100% real with yourself in your schedule. How many days can you really go out the week? Is it 3, 4, or 5? If you go anything under 3 days, you might as well not even waste your time. All right, you might as well not even waste your time. Okay, it has to be 3, 4, or 5. Right? Best 4-day plan for busy men. I find that 4-day workout plans work the best for men who work a lot. All right. And it's most optimal because it gives you the most amount of time to rest and let your muscles recover. And it's not too much where you feel like you're in the gym all the time, but it's just enough to get that body that you want. So really all you need is 4 days. All you need is 4 days. Okay. Your workouts only need to be 1 hour. If you're in the gym for 2, 3 hours, it's because you're talking to people. If you're sitting there talking to everybody and on your phone and calling up your buddy, yeah, your workout's gonna take fucking forever. You're like, it's gonna take fucking forever. But when I locked in on my workouts and I did this, right? I supersetted my workouts, timed my breaks, didn't talk to nobody, and just got it done. I was done in an hour. All you need is an hour. Now, here are the best workout plans, for a 4-day workout plan. So if you're gonna go for 4 days, you're gonna do upper body, then lower body, then back to upper body, then lower body. Or you can do a push workout, which is basically chest, tris, and shoulders, pull workout, which is basically back and bi, legs, which is gonna work the entire leg, and then full body. So you're gonna do a full body workout with a mixture of legs, back, shoulders, and chest. Okay, when you do full body workouts, you only really want to focus on the big muscle groups. You don't want to focus on like triceps and shit like that. Don't focus on that. Okay, or biceps. That's not really that important. If you're doing full body, focus on focus on biceps during pull and triceps and push. But complete 5 to 6 workouts, right? When you're in the gym. All right. So when you're making your plan, like if you're writing down right now, you want to just do 5 to 6 workouts. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need 10 workouts, 8 workouts. You don't need that much. If you do the workouts right, with the right form, intensity, right, then you will not need any more workouts. Your body will be taxed. After after damn near now for me, after the first 2 workouts, I already feel a pump because I'm focusing on what I'm doing. I'm squeezing the muscle. Okay. Always start with the compound movements because if you do that shit last, you won't be able to perform it. A compound movement is basically something that works 2 muscle groups. An example of a compound movement is bench press and a back squat. If you back squat at the end of your workout, it will be shitty. Okay. So you always want to start off with that because that's when you're the most fresh. That's when you can do the most weight. Okay. Compound exercises are very effective, all right? Very effective when you can lift heavier, okay? Do 4 sets of each workout between 6 to 12 reps. Gradually increase the weight each set, okay? Because you want to get stronger. You don't want to do that lightweight, high rep bullshit. That's why you look the same, okay? Whoever told you this stupid shit like, oh, to tone up, just do more reps and lighter weight. That is not how you tone up. That is not how you tone up. I'm gonna be very. That's not how you tone up. Okay. Superset workouts. If you are pressed for time, time your breaks 90 seconds max. Okay. Best 5 day workout plan for busy men. You want to do push, pull legs, upper, lower. Okay. So basically almost the same thing, except you're gonna do upper body then lower body for 5 days. Now 5 days is for people that truly want, like, you're busy, right? And you can make the time. You like the gym and you want to see results. 5 days, five workouts a day, 5 workouts a week is really what catapulted me to the next level. I was starting off doing 4, right? And then I was like, yeah, I want to see more results. I did 5, I blew up, right? I literally got to my dream body, right? In less than a year and a half, right? 5 workouts, but also I loved going to the gym too, right? Think about this. The more you throughout the week, you want to be in the gym more than you're not. Okay, if you want to see consistent results, right? Like you want to be at work like more times than you're not, because if you're at work more times than you're not, you're going to get a fatter paycheck because you work hourly, okay? So the second workout that you guys can do: chest, try, back, bi, legs. And legs can consist of quads, hamstring, glutes, calves, shoulders, and abs for day 4, and then day 5 chest, tries. Okay, these are the best 2 workouts that you guys can do. This is a generalized thing, so these are like, just I found these are the pretty best workouts for 5 day workout plans. Especially if you're just making your shit right now. Okay, so like if you're writing it down, just screenshot this, stop this, and just take this whole routine right here. Now, the workouts that you're going to do 5 to 6 workouts. Always going to start off with compound movements. You're going to do 4 sets of each workout between 6 to 12 reps. Gradually increase the weight each set. Superset workouts if you're pressed for time, and then you always want to have a 90-second break. Okay, max. Okay, you don't want to be breaking for too long because you're super busy and you need to go back to work, right? So don't be resting for 2-3 minutes, right? Unless you're a bodybuilder like me, right? And you don't have a job where you have to go into somewhere and you can just be in the gym for 2 hours, make your breaks 90 seconds. Okay. Best 3 day workout plan for busy men. Your workout only needs to be 1 hour. Again, I'm gonna just keep on saying that because it only needs to be 1 hour. Some of you guys think, I gotta be in the gym for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. No, the fuck you don't. 1 hour. Okay. Full body workouts for best 3 day plan for men, for busy men. Now, 3 days is only if you're slammed. Like your work schedule is so hectic right now, and it's so fucking busy. Like you can barely eat at work. Like this is what I recommend, like a 3 day. But if you know you can go a fourth day, if you know that you can probably go Saturday and Sunday, and then just try to squeeze in 2 workouts throughout the week, do it. Do it. Because usually people's work schedule lightens up as the weekend comes. But some people don't want to work out on the weekend because they just want to do nothing, right? No, if any open days that you have Any open days that you have to go to the gym. Any off day that you have to go to the gym. Okay. So only do 3 day workouts if you just are slammed and you don't want to fall off. But if you want to get jacked, doing 3 days, hell no. You ain't gonna see no results like that. This is a maintaining. This is just to maintain. All right, maintain. 4 and 5 days is where you're gonna see the progress. Okay. Step 4, determine your direction. Okay, you guys cannot fuck this up. Okay, you cannot fuck this up. Because if you have a plan, right, but you don't know the direction that you're gonna take, you don't have a strategy. Okay, that's why it's important for you to know exactly what you want to look like. Okay, so I've actually set it up for you guys to not fuck it up. Okay, if your body fat percentage is over 12, so some of you guys might have to go find out what your body fat percentage is. Okay, if your body fat percentage is over 12, you need to fucking cut. All right, if you have a gut, right, and it looks like something like if it's anything down here, right, even if it's at 20, I would say cut. Right? Cut. Why would you not want to look ripped? That's what we're here for. Look ripped. If you're at 20%, you need to cut. 15%, I would still say cut. And then get down to 10, and then you can bulk back up from there. Okay? But if you look anything like this, and you got that dad bod shit going on, right? People are lying to you saying that you look good when you know that you don't. You're insecure, but you're like, I don't even look that bad type shit going on. You got a stomach, right? You need to cut. You need to cut. All right. If your body fat percentage is under 12, I mean, yeah, no, it's yes. If your body fat percentage is under 12%, then you need to bulk, right? Because you're already super lean at that point, right? If your body fat percentage is 9%, you need to bulk up and build muscle because you don't have enough muscle on your frame. So you need to properly build muscle tissue. This will determine your macro manipulation and how much you will eat. If you don't pick a path, you'll stay stuck, right? Think of it like this. Okay, I want you to think of it really like this because people be like, no, you can do both. You can do both. Yeah, technically you kind of can, but you have to have a direction in your head of where you're going. Because if you don't have like a specific, I'm going to cut or bulk, it's like going down a highway, right? And then the highway, it's like going down a highway, right? And the highway is about to split open like this. You can't go down both paths. You have to either go right or left. You have to pick one because if you don't and you just keep on going straight, you'll never get to your destination. You'll just be down the same road doing this, looking at the same cars over and over and over again. You got to turn, all right? You got to turn eventually. All right, so that you can go into a town. Now, I would choose this lane and stick to it for 12 to 16 weeks. That's usually about a good range, right? Track your weight daily and take your progress pictures weekly. Okay. After 16 weeks, examine your results, right? I would cut until you get the desired look that you want, right? And then bulk until you build muscle in that area that you're lacking in. So, like, what I like to do is when I'm bulking, like, let's say that my legs are and this is actually real life experience. Let's say my legs are like not up to par with my arms. I'm gonna bulk until I build my legs up the way that I want them to be, right? Or let's say that I have very small arms, like some of you guys watching right now. I'm going to bulk up until I build some nice looking arms, right? The bulk is where you build the muscle, right? So like you want to fill out like your chest if it's flat or your arms if it's small, right? Your shoulders if they're not broad, right? That's where you want to do that at, right? If you don't build properly when you do cut, right? You'll look skinny. That's why some of you guys be like, "Yeah, bro, I lost all this weight, but I still look skinny." That's because you did it wrong, bro. Because when I cut down, I got muscle for days. Right? Go check my IG, right? At George Gatsby 3, right? But yeah, cut then bulk over and over until you have the look you desire. Look, bodybuilders have already came up with the formula a long time ago. Now, if you're watching this right now, "Oh, I don't want to look like a damn bodybuilder, blah blah blah." Look, even if you tried hard for the next 6 years, you would never look like a bodybuilder because you don't have the determination, the tenacity. You don't have the discipline to eat the same shit over and over to look like one. So don't worry, you'll never look like one, even if you try. But, right, you need to take their methodology, right, and to create the body that you want. If you get too big, just lose weight and you'll get back to small again. If you get too small, you can just bulk. Like people act like they just can't go one way because then they're going to look a certain way. You can always change the way that you look as long as you're consistently working out. Make sense? Okay. So cut bulk, cut bulk, cut bulk. All right. Until you're cut and bulky. All right. That's all you have to do. But if you do the shit wrong, hey, hit me up for coaching. Link in bio. Well, not link in bio. The link in the comments. Okay. Now, step 5. Create your nutrition strategy. Okay. Before we continue. Okay. Eating healthy and eyeballing your food is not a strategy. And I've had people on TikToks argue with me like, "Oh, yes it is." Blah blah blah. No, it's not. A strategy is something that can be measured, tracked, and has been proven to give a specific outcome. Your version of healthy and my version of healthy are two different things. Usually, when you're eyeballing food, you're not tracking anything. You're just keeping a mental note in your head. That's not tracking. You're not measuring how much protein that you're eating, carbs you're eating, fat you're eating. You're just trying to eat healthy. That's why you're guessing. You're fucking guessing. And since you're guessing, all right, you're going to get, I guess, results. I guess I look pretty good. I guess I lost a little bit of fat. I guess I got some definition. But when you don't guess and you have a strategy, right, you can get for sure, you can actually dictate and manipulate your body to the point where you look the way that you want, right? And that's what macros do. When you calculate your macros, you have a scientific approach to build muscle and to drop body fat. Literally. As long as you can hit those numbers consistently, right? You will get the body that you want. Now, if you can't hit the numbers, right? Then you need a coach like myself to help you with that. But these numbers have to be switched as you lose more fat or build more muscle. Because if you go off and do it on your own and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to mess up your central nervous system. All right, you're going to put on extra fat that you didn't want to, or you're going to destroy your metabolism. Okay, so like you need to know what you're doing. You need to research this shit. Just don't be throwing shit in there. But this is how you calculate your macros. Okay, multiply your body weight by 10 to 12. Okay, calculate your protein, multiply your body weight times, I say 0.8. All right, and then I'll give you your grams in protein to calculate your fats. Multiply your body weight times 0.25 to 4. All right, will equal the 2.5 to 4. So like you can just like, oh no, zero point 0.4, and then you'll get your fats. All right, calculate your carbs. So subtract protein and fat calories from your dieting calories to get your carb calories. All right. So if you want to, you can just go on tdeecalculator.net, right? And then it will give you some very generic macros and you can try those out. You can use those as a test to see if you can hit the shit, right? But when you actually want something 100% custom to you, right? You're going to need some help, okay? But that's a basic guideline of it, all right? Just go back and just look at that, okay? Step 6. All right, track your food daily with MyFitnessPal. Turn fitness into a numbers game and you will always win. Write that down in the comments. All right, write that down in the comments. Turn fitness into a numbers game and you'll always win. Track your food with the app so you can see how many calories you're eating in real time. Just tracking your food every day will help you lose fat, help you make healthier decisions and get you on your goals. Get you to your goals. When you track everything, I think that the reason why people don't track everything that they eat, and actually I know why they don't do it, is because if they track everything that they eat, it actually shows you what you're fucking up on. You can actually see why you're gaining weight. And there's no delusion. You can't say, well, I didn't know, right? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to eat. I don't know why I'm not losing the weight, right? But when you track, it shows you why you're not. And people don't want that because then they can't have the excuse as to why they can't get the result that they want. So that's why tracking is so important, right? But I also understand why people don't do it. And if you don't do it, you won't get the results that you want. You have to track. I tracked for over 365 days, right, to get the body that I had. Every day, relentlessly. And I'm still tracking right now because I'm doing a bodybuilding show. All right. You have to use these macros to help you hit your macros. Use these foods to help you hit your these macros daily. All right. These are the foods that I actually recommend to my clients, right? Just take a screenshot of this, right? And you can use this to help you hit your protein intake. These are protein sources, veggies and fruits. These are your carbs that you should be eating, right? And then always have these are low calorie foods that you can eat at night, right? Supplements and vitamins that you can have. It's all right here, right? Because the food that you eat does matter. It's gonna determine how you feel, right? And also how you look. Step 7, choose the right cardio for your goals. How much cardio to do and what type of cardio you should do is very important if you want to see your results. It's not about how intense the cardio is. It's about the distance traveled that matters. Now I have a boy, he's like, yeah, that's not cardio. Cardio is, supposed to be intense and it's for mental, blah blah blah. No, cardio is not for that. All right, you're no longer playing a sport. Or you're no longer playing a sport. You're just looking if you're on here, you're just looking to look better. Cardio is a tool that you use to help keep you in a deficit so that you can burn more body fat. That's it. It's not about like those mental things that you guys are going through. You need to face them not with physical exercise, but with therapy and shit like that. Okay, if you can't afford therapy, then I guess the gym is your next best guess. But you need to work through those problems. Okay, running and shit like that is just running away from it. Okay, focus. Okay, focus. Okay, it's about the distance traveled because let's say that you run 2 miles. Okay, 2 miles, and I've looked it up, right? And I've actually done it. It's only 1,700 steps. I mean, no, 1 mile is only 1,700 steps, roughly something like that. 1,700 steps. So 2 miles is a little bit under 3,000 steps. If you run 2 miles a day, right? You only probably are only getting 3,000 steps, right? Because then you got to think, okay, I ran 3,000. I ran 3 miles, right? But then you sit down for the rest of the day, and then you're like, well, why am I not losing any weight? Oh my god, blah blah. Blah. Because you don't get any more steps, right? It's about the distance traveled. If you guys have to look right here, right? 10,000 steps is equivalent to 5 miles jogged. I get personally, on my prep, I get I clock in 6 miles a day just walking every day. And just imagine in your mind, just like really just sit back in your chair right now. Okay, we're gonna sit back together, bro. Okay. Just imagine in your chair. Just imagine if you ran 6 miles a day. How lean would you be? How in shape would you be? You'd be in damn good shape, right? Damn good shape. Okay. But if you're watching this, you can't run 7 miles every day. I couldn't do it because it's too taxing on your body, right? So that means your body is going to still be recovering from all the cardio that you're doing. It can't properly build muscle correctly. That's why people that are marathon runners and shit like that, they have no muscle definition or like no muscle, like they're not big at all because all that cardio can eat away at your muscle. When you do too intensive cardio, right, your body uses um, muscle, it burns your muscle away because it needs to use that energy to fuel you back up. Okay, so to torch body fat, if you're just trying to look better, my best method is just walking, but you walk more, right? Get you a walking pad for the crib and make sure that you walk at least 10,000 miles a day. Not 10,000 miles. I'm tweaking. 10K steps a day, right? 10K steps. Steps. Because think about it, it's all about the steps anyway. If you jog 10,000 steps, be my guest. But that means you would have to run 6 miles. And if you're not willing to do that, then you still need to get your steps in. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what kind of cardio you do. I don't care what kind of cardio you do. Right? I don't care. You can go fuck your girl if you want to do that for cardio. if you want to go hiking, if you want to go skiing, if you want to go play basketball, I don't care. But at the end of the day, before midnight, you need 10,000 steps. All right. And you can use a tracker such as the Apple Watch to keep track of your steps daily. That's why I wear this all day. I wear this all day to track my steps. Right. When I get my Rolex and shit, right. I was thinking, man, maybe I should wear my Rolex every day. But I'm like, damn, I won't be able to get my steps. Right. So this is honestly this is the most efficient watch that you can ever get. This is the best watch you can ever get. A Rolex just tell you the time, and you can't even tell the time on that motherfucker. But this, right, it'll get you right. It got me jacked. The Apple Watch alone has, if you know how to use it, it'll get you jacked. You won't even need a trainer. But a lot of you guys don't know how to use your Apple Watch. But I'm gonna teach you how to use it, but not in this video right here. Okay. So step 8, focus on the habits, not the outcome. You cannot control the outputs. The output means the result. All right. You can't control the result, no matter how hard you train, how frequently you train, how much you eat, how much you don't eat. You cannot control the outcome. You just can't. And the more you fixate on controlling the outcome, the less the outcome comes to you. It's crazy how life works, right? So you can only focus on the inputs. Okay. The inputs is like the needle moving activities daily you will need to do to get the body that you want, right? Needle moving activities are things that if you do them, you will get closer to your goals. Okay. And some of you guys think that just, oh, if I just eat a little bit healthier and be a little bit more active and go to the gym consistently, I should get the gut body that I want. Wrong. Okay. Those are not needle moving activities. You will not get a body fucking like this, right? Thinking that way. You need to change the way that you think. Okay. Needle moving activities. You need to track all your food and hit your calorie intake / protein intake daily, like every day. That means not, and for some of you guys, I don't know where you guys get this from, but you think every day is Monday through Friday. What do you think that Saturday and Sunday just doesn't exist? Monday through Sunday, you need you you need to track all your food, even if it's the bad food. You don't track the bad food because you don't want that. Oh shit, I ate like shit, right? Yeah, and of course we know you eat like shit, right? That's how I know my clients are. That's how I know when my clients are eating like shit because they won't track anything. So then I'm like, yeah, bro, I know that you're eating like shit, bro, but you might as well track it in here so that we can know how to overcome it for next week. Like, all right. And then the next needle moving activity, get 12K steps daily. I know I did say 10K right earlier, but that's like the bare minimum. 12K is where my clients see like really good results. That's where they start seeing their abs. When they start getting 12K steps, that's when results come fast. Because you guys want fast, right? Get 12K steps a day, right? Make it a habit. 12K steps. Just getting 12K steps will change your life. I promise you, right? Drink 1 gallon of water, right? Because it's going to help you with your late night cravings. It's going to help you with any sugar cravings that you have. It's going to help you with keeping you full. It's going to help you have better skin because some of you guys are pimply motherfuckers, right? So it's going to help you with your skin, right? So that you can be attractive, when you go walk up to a girl and shit, right? And then complete your workout, progressive overload. Now, this one is kind of like you don't work out. You guys shouldn't be lifting weights every day, right? So this one is kind of like this is not a needle. This is not an active. This is something that you just need to do, right? But it's not an everyday thing. These things are everyday things. Tracking your food, getting the 12K steps, 1 gallon of water. Those are everyday things. The complete the workout is a just have all your workouts done before Sunday. Like I tell my clients all the time, it doesn't matter if you do your workouts Monday through Saturday. I mean Monday through Friday. Uh, one day you do it Monday, another day you do it Wednesday, another day you do Friday, then Saturday, Sunday. It doesn't matter as long as you have all your workouts complete before Sunday, 11:59 p.m. You're good. As long as you have all workouts done before then, you're good, right? So okay, cool. Now those are your 8 steps. Now, if you've watched that, right? If you follow all that stuff, you shouldn't need to hit me up, right? But let's just say that all that is too much for you, right? And you just really just want something custom built for you. Like you don't want to do all that extra thinking, you don't want to do all that extra planning, you don't want to do all that trial error shit. Because a lot, even though I gave you a broken down system, you're gonna have to go through some trial and error. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out what works best for you. But if you want something 100% that works best for you, works best for your schedule, works best for your body, your situation, right? You want mentorship, right? All you have to do is click the link in the comments and fill out the application. All right, for my one-on-one mentorship coaching, where I've helped men. Like these are some more of my clients that I've helped. Right, I have a lot of them, so I'm not about to sit here and just scroll through all of them. But these are this is where I help my guys at. All right. Me and you will just hop on a call, and then if we're a good fit, I'll see if I can help you. But my one-on-one mentorship is where you're going to get the guaranteed results fastest. That's where you're going to learn how to take fitness, and that's where you're going to learn how to turn fitness into a lifestyle. That's where you're going to learn how to live a healthier lifestyle. That's where you're going to get the mindset and the discipline that you need to consistently do this on your own, even without me, right? Like all my clients, like I've had many clients who've learned everything that they got from me and gone off and been able to, keep their results on their own. So, click the link in the bio. Hopefully, this training was fire for you. All right, every day, Monday through Friday, I'm dropping a fire training for you at 5 p.m. Let's get active.